It's Week 16 of the 2024 season, and it's a battle for bragging rights between Ohio's two teams. It's the Browns and the Bengals on Thursday night.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Thanks for having us in. Chill in the air. Folks are bundled in the seats and on the field. Like Tirico, Greg Olson, a bit warmer up here in the booth. These cold weather games, Greg, always interesting to watch how it impacts the players down on the field.
Absolutely, and these nights are kind of tricky, Mike, right? It's how much do you want to spend preparing for it, thinking about it, and really letting it almost become like a mental factor leading into the game. But you also have to be prepared. What are you going to wear? How are you going to keep yourself not only warm, but then be able to go out there and perform and be functional, and you're not running around with a parka on. So it is a very delicate balance between being comfortable and being functional, and the teams that handle those conditions, especially in pregame, tend to have the advantage once the game's kicked off.
To return is Naheem Hines. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the former #1 overall pick back in the 2015 draft, former Heisman winner as well, Jameis Winston.
We're talking about a true gunslinger in Jameis Winston, Mike, and every time Winston lets it loose, you're not always sure which team is going to end up with it, but I'll tell you, I love watching him. He's exciting. He's got great energy. His teammates love him. If he can just eliminate a little of the bad.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Here's Jameis. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Charlie Jones, deep to return. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
He's coming off that dominant performance we saw last week, Mike, where clearly he was the best player on the field. He ended up being voted the best player in the entire conference, and truthfully, I'm not even sure that did him justice. I mean, you can make the argument that he had the best individual performance of any player in the entire league. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to replicate that here today, but if he does, I really like their chances to lead with a win.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's complete to all the tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
On one, right?
3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And now it's 4th and goal. Burrow to throw. And this will pay off. It is caught. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Browns offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Winston to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack That should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Got 12. Got.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Winston. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down, Winston.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Winston. That one is caught by Campbell. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Warren. Up the sideline to the 40. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
11.
They run with Warren. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
11.
Now Warren. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A carry here for Warren. And he'll take this forward for about 5.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. And that's a record setter. The yardage on that one, will take him past Calvin Johnson, who had 1,964 yards in 2012. You've just seen the all-time single-season receiving yardage record go down.
On one, ready? Gun. Dot.
A first down throw for Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here we go.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Hines now to return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Browns offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick-6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Winston. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Great games galore here in Week 16, with a couple happening on Saturday. The second of which, Steelers and Ravens, the great rivalry at 4:30 Eastern Time. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. And lastly, in the national game on Sunday night, definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. The Bengals got a strong performance in that first half by Joey B, their quarterback, Joe Burrow. He's got a touchdown through the air as his guys have raced out to a gigantic early lead. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time.
Here we go.
It'll bring up second down. On second down, Warren. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
On third down, they go with Warren.
1-1, ready?
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Gesicki, the man in motion. They'll try it now with Warren. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. They put Campbell in motion. Once again, it's Chubb. He'll push forward for about a yard. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing, Jameis. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The Bengals offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Dalvin Tomlinson fighting off the blocks to make the play. On the handoff, this is Warren. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down throw for Jameis. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Ready?
On the ground, this is Warren. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's Warren. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
11 MT.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Working across the field. This one's to Higgins. 17 yards on that play. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Gun.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll get about 5.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Warren. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this.
Here we go.
A run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
12.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a give on the ground. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Warren. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. One more time with Warren. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Hines now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw, Winston. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Hines now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And things starting to take shape here. 3 weeks left of the regular season. Teams making that final push for postseason berths. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Winston. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Bengals offense and their running back set to go once more. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down following a pickup of 5.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Here we go.
They run with Warren. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
On 1, right?
3rd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to throw. He'll get that to all his tight end.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And the running back just has nowhere to go. There is no crease. There is no seam. You got to give credit. That defensive line overwhelmed the offensive line, and that went a long way to forcing that 4th down stop.
The visitors' offense and Jameis Winston getting set to go to work again. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A 2nd down throw for Winston. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now Winston. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. And this team continues to just win football games, well on their way to another victory here. And the conversation is real. The 17-0 can be seen on the horizon. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
On 1, right? Gun. Dot.
A carry here for Warren. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. What a season he's had so far. Records have fallen left and right. And there's another one. 2,000 yards receiving on the year.
go.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it. For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for...